Hey guys, another RBLX Broking YT video. So today, actually I've not been making videos for such a long time. I've been uploading um, shorts about the new airline and also this more recent accident, the Air India Flight 171. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be covering in today's video. So the plane in question in a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. So the airline is operated by Air India, bound for from Ahmedabad to London Heathrow. Heathrow or Gatwick? I don't know honestly. There's so much airports in London. So yeah. But serious jokes aside, this this is tragic. Like there's only one survivor in this crash, and maybe several others injured on ground. And this isn't really a funny situation. So this was no joke at all to for this kind of accident. And I was and as much as saddened and frustrated about this incident, sadly there's nothing we can do about it. But yeah, that's what you have to do to accept reality. Okay, I'm trying to search Air India, but somehow I can't. It doesn't show any liveries. There's no Air India. Oh, there is. How about the Air India 787? They don't have this. Um, so I'm gonna be using this plane because I don't have the actual 8 787. Wait, where's that plane? I can display it. I'm gonna be simulating it, and we will surely find the answer to this um, accident. Air India. This is very sad, especially when I hear this story of one family will be who is supposed to who are supposed to who him and his children are supposed to be moving to the UK, but sadly um, the plane didn't even last like 30 seconds beyond the air. Like it was just airborne when it collapsed to the ground. It's like a short way to heaven. That was very tragic. But at least one thing I could say is that their pain is over. I can't really find anything. Wait. Oh, because I wasn't. I should probably pause this video. And right after about maybe 3 minutes, I found the livery, and yeah, this one is so aesthetic and its design. Probably they shouldn't have used the much um, generic. Wait, this the new design of Air India is less generic and I would say is less realistic and less modern in my opinion. I think this one is modern, much more modern. Okay, but back to the intended topic for this video, we should investigate. So, the flight started. Let's find India. Okay, and we will go to the city of Ahmedabad, India. Now, where's Ahmedabad? Ah, as it turns out, it's an actual HD airport in RFS. So yeah, and based on some initial findings and some reports, they say that something is wrong with the aircraft. Like there's no air conditioning. And I noticed one video, and the cabin has like yellow shaded windows, which is pretty odd in my opinion because when the windows when dimmed, it flashes a blue color, a much blue color. Wait, the date is the date and time. And credits to Swiss 001. I found in his findings that the temperature at that time was like a, a much hot temperature. Like it was not good for the flight to pursue. So okay, here we are at the runway of Ahmedabad International Airport. Based on its reportings, it collapsed at a medical building somewhere, somewhere nearby the airport. Okay, let's do this and accelerate. Now, based on what Swiss 001 said, he he said that the flaps were mistaken for the gears to be raised. Okay, let's lift up. Okay. And also the plane you my bad about this mistake over here. Okay. So the gear stayed a little bit up and as the plane stalled in the air, um they said there was a they said and Swiss 001 said that there was a ram engine that was below the fuselage. Okay. Okay, great. I don't know if the stall system was working at that time. So the pilot did as much as it can to pull the nose up, but somehow it continuously stalled until the tail of the plane or maybe the middle-ish of the fuselage hit first. Oof. Yep, that's how the crash went. So now that we recreated the accident, we will now. Wait, is this accurate? My the the accident that I tried to recreate um might be less accurate. So wait, let me try to do the runway view. Maybe that will show the whole thing. Okay, so we can see that this is how it sank, and I think wait, how long did okay wait, where's the airport view here? Okay, okay, interior view. Wait, probably this is the airport view. Oh, never mind. um, Automatic right view. This looks much like a 787 when okay. So here, the plane took off from runway 5. If RFS is accurate, then the real number of this runway is runway 5 of Ahmedabad Airport. So it took off and then it initially sank and then kaboom. Rip. Okay, this is really bad. So, theory number one, maybe the flaps weren't activated, and they said the gear will cause too much drag and lesser lift. Yeah, and that's Swiss series. And Swiss also particularly said that there was an engine failure, a dual engine failure to be exact, and I can't we can't for sure jump into conclusions that a bird strike happened when the plane was taking off while the plane was taking off, and there was certainly no pilot error when this happened. So we this is rest assured that the pilots were doing their full effort to bring this plane onto a safe ground, but failed, I guess. So, well, this is all in all just tragic, and no, um, there's no reason to be scared of flying airplanes still because, in a way, these kinds of accidents are very rare, and un and unless it happens, well, yeah, and it's just saddening that these kinds of accidents really happen like this. So, and yeah, now people would go like this, like, oh, Boeing sucks. Oh, Boeing manufactures their airplanes like this accident from 737 Max. This plane randomly would crash onto the water, and yeah, I mean, that's no reason to blame Boeing. Like, planes in particular would have these kinds of accidents, and it's very normal nowadays. There's no way to um there are there are ways to i- to make a particular step to avoid these kinds of accidents, and there is no pilot error or whatsoever. Maybe it's the plane itself or the situation itself that caused this kind of crash. So, um, prayers for all the passengers that died and perished in this plane. Like kudos to that guy who survived though. It was a fireball. It was a fireball that caused this whole. It was a whole fireball after this plane bashed itself to the ground after this plane like collapsed after like 30 seconds after takeoff. It was a fireball, and that one guy survived. And this other passenger apparently missed her flight, and she miraculously um they didn't reach that flight. I mean, things happen for a cause. That's why there's no reason to be upset that you missed your flight. I mean, it's all the money, but what's without the money when you die anyway? So, what's the purpose if you spent your money on flights but you missed it? I mean, it's kinda your um. I wouldn't say that it's your fault or anything, but really you should have been punctual. But you're you're late, but the way that passenger was late saved her life in either way. So there's no reason for her to be upset really. Like, but though in the end she was miraculous. She was thankful that this set of delays saved her life. So yeah, um, prayers. Um, all that I will say in this the end of and the conclusion of this video is prayers for all those who perished, those who perished, and yeah, yeah, that one passenger survival thing really sink into me. Like, wait, I remember this one Japan Airlines 123 and one passenger also survived. And I think in somewhere in Facebook I found this one passenger from Thai Airways who was the only survivor, which had the same number and same letter of the seat assigned to him. And that passenger today would sit on that kind of number as well and that same kind of letter as well. um, Highly a coincidence. So yeah, this is the end of the video, and yeah, prayers to that who survived, and um, for open mindedness that things happen for a cause, and yeah, don't let um don't be deceived by these kinds of accidents, because that's just one in a thousand accidents that happen every year, or if not every year, every span of years. Aviation is still the safest mode of transport. So peace out.